Hi, everybody. I am back finally. I have had some time. Well, not really. I've had a chance to do a teeny tiny bit of crafting. I'm coming to share my entry for Fiona's um, giveaway. She's having a challenge, and I decided to go ahead and join in on that. I absolutely love Fiona. She is on my design team and does incredible work. And we were talking, and she asked me if I would be interested in joining her challenge. And you all know that I'm so strapped for time these days, and as much as I miss creating journals and whatnot, it's just not in the cards for me right now. But this was a super easy way for me to just have a chance to create a little bit without being um, uh, obligated to create a full-blown journal. So the challenge, what it is, it's called her Circle of Friends challenge. And so she's asking everyone to get one A4 sheet of paper, which is here in the US that would be like an 8.5 by 11, just a standard copy paper, and just fold it in half and just do one spread. You'll decorate because it'll make the 4 pages front and back. So you'll just decorate that as you normally would, and then you'll submit it for her. And then what I think essentially is going to happen is she's going to take everybody's entries and make a journal for herself out of everybody's entries, which I think is a super, super cool idea. So anyhow, so I did tell her that I would join, again, because it is just the one sheet of paper. So I thought I could manage that, right? But anyhow, so this is my entry, and I'm going to be sure to leave all the links for Fiona's channel down below, so you guys can go take a look at her work. I'm sure many of you know who she is. And by the time you all see this, the challenge will have already been closed or getting pretty close to closing. So she is in Australia. So I'm kind of riding the tail end of this timeline here, just again because I don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm really pushing the envelope with this one. But anyhow, I will link her regardless. I'll link her channel down below so you guys can go and take a look and see all the other entries that she's received for this journal. Is all the entries are just gorgeous. She's really going to be able to have a phenomenal journal by the time she's done receiving all her entries. So that's pretty exciting for her. But anyhow, it's super good to be back. Felt so good to actually come in and make something for a change. I'm really trying to get things squared away so that I can start creating again, because I do miss it so much. So, but we all have priorities in life, and right now my crafting just had to be put on the back burner for a little bit. So, but anyhow, moving on. I ramble. See what happens when I don't come and have anything to share. I don't have anyone. I haven't talked to you guys in so long, so here I go. So this is my entry. This is the front, and then we were to put on the bottom right hand corner, we were supposed to sign it so she knew who made it. So there's my little stamp, handmade by. And I used some printables from, what is her shop called? The Antique Papery, I believe is what it's called. And I'll leave her link down below as well. She's got crazy beautiful stuff, and her prices, you guys, you can't beat her prices. So anyhow, I'll be sure to link her down below too. But I did use some papers from her shop, printables from her shop. So on the front page here, I've just created a little pocket, and the paper is coffee stained, except for the pattern paper. I didn't coffee stain the pattern paper, but the A4 sheet of paper is coffee stained. And then, I don't know if you all can see that, but I just touched up the flowers on this printable with some Wink of Stella, just to give it a little bit of glimmer. And then I did reinforce the spine because I just didn't want it to tear. I just used some coffee stained muslin there to reinforce that. And in the front pocket here, I just created a little writing journal for her, and I just tied it closed with some seam bind, or no, that's sorry, silk, and the base is just made out of some cardstock, and then the inside, it's just some random pages. I did do some collaging and some stamping. There's one of the doilies from my shop, the French lace doilies. Some more collage work there. Isn't that cute? Some botanical book pages that I've just sewed up, and just did a little collage down at the bottom there as well. The center, I didn't finish off the strings. I'm gonna have to finish those off, I forgot. So I put some little butterflies or some hearts or something on that. And then I did a little collage piece up here with a lace, a heart, and some thread, and a little applique from the shop. I love these. And again, some more stamping there. Another little collage piece down here. I am loving these little collage pieces, you guys. That's my new fave. The other half of that doily, and then another little piece up there, just some lace. And that's it. So just a little place, fun little place to do some writing. And that just slips right inside that front pocket there. And then on the inside, I did, sorry for the glare. I used one of the CD envelopes from my shop, and just inside there I put a, made a little booklet. And again, this is one of the digitals from the Antique Papery. And inside I've just included some tags. There's some of the hand-frayed fabric ribbon from the shop, with some of the tiny tassel trim that I love. So just some fun little tags and stuff for her to do some writing on. And same on this side, just a couple more tags. And then on there, I did another little collage piece with just some lace and a little word snippet there, some thread. And then on the back, I just did some stamping, and that's from the Antique Papery. It's the same paper that this was taken from. So super fun. So that goes in that pocket there, and I just decorated that pocket with some little teeny tiny Prima flowers. And I just touched those up with some Wink of Stella too. There's some thread behind there and a couple of little butterflies. And I did finish off the face of the window with some lace and some tiny tassel trim from the shop. And then I did leave the back blank, excuse me, just for some writing. And then I did gesso up the papers. So they've been gessoed, and then inked and stamped. And then those, these are just torn from some of that paper as well that I used on the cover. It's, I think you get 5 different sheets with that collection in her shop. So I just took one of them and just tore the edges, glued it down. And then this is just an envelope, and I finished it off with the same, another sheet of paper from the same collection. And then inside the envelope here, there's a pocket, and I've just got that little sheet of paper there to do some writing on. And there's a little Rolodex card. I just put a little bit of sheet music there. And then I cut this off of a scrap piece of paper, just backed it with some coffee stained paper and just stitched around the edges. And then there's room to write there, and there's a little collage up on top, which is some sari silks, some lace thread, and some of those appliques from the shop. And then there's a pocket right behind on this side as well. So you've got this pocket here, a pocket here which is empty, and then another pocket right here. And in that pocket I've just got a journaling sheet there, and there's index card that's got the graph paper on it, or graph print, and I just did another little collage there. And then there's another pocket right up here, and in here I just stuck one of the long flap envelopes from the shop that I finished off with this beautiful lace that I used to have in the shop as well, but I started running low, so I pulled it because I went into hoard mode. But it's super, super gorgeous lace. And then I just did another little collage right down at the bottom there. And it's just got some lace, thread, a little piece of the paper from this collection, that butterfly there, and then one of the word snippets, the Tim Holtz word snippets, and it just says the most noble. And then on the other side, I've just done some stamping with the Tim Holtz stamp. And then on the inside, I've got one of the ledger sheets from the shop, and it's coffee stained, and I just stamped that with my Department of Antiquities stamp there. And that just slips right back inside this pocket. So and I just have some stamping done on that. I used a little Prima stamp for that one there. And then I just topped off this ticket. These tickets are also from the Antique Papery. Aren't those pretty? And I just did some stamping on the back, inked it up, and topped it off with another one of those little floral appliques. Don't those go perfectly with the roses on the ticket? Love, love, love it. So that just slips right inside there. And then that's the back sheet. I just again, the paper is coffee stained, and then I gessoed. I did some gessoing on the page, and then I inked it, and then I did on this back side I gessoed again over all of that, and then I used my Stampin' Up! Script stamp, French script stamp on the back of that. And then just did this collage here, just tore a piece of the pattern paper from that same collection, topped it off with some lace, some tulle fabric, and I was actually, that stuff is so pretty. I was gifted a small piece from a friend of one of my viewers, Bobby, and this is what I used on the back here. So that's what that netting is there. And it's so pretty. I think I used that also on one of these right here. Isn't that pretty though? And then there's some more right there. I just love it. Love that stuff. So beautiful. So I just put some back there, topped it off with some sari, some thread, a butterfly that I also stamped with that script stamp, and another word snippet. And that is it, my friends. That is my journal entry for Miss Fiona's Circle of Friends giveaway. So much fun. Oh my gosh, it felt so good to come and into my room and just play for a little while. I sure do miss it. But yeah, that's what I came up with. That's my entry. This, I would imagine she would just leave out and maybe just put some sheets, journaling paper in there so that it doesn't get too bulky in her journal. But I just wanted to make her a little writing journal just for her to have. I thought that would be fun. So anyhow, you guys, thank you so much for coming to visit with me today. I was so thrilled to be able to have something to share with you. And I will be back. I've got some happy mail. Yay! I've got some happy mail to share with you guys. So everybody, you guys stay crafty. And I also, while I have you all here, I did want to come and just say a super huge thank you to all of my customers and my subscribers, all of my customers in my Etsy shop. You guys are amazing. I absolutely love my little shop. I love being able to share all those products with you guys, and if it weren't for you guys, I would not be here. So, well, my shop wouldn't be here. So I appreciate you all so very much, more than you guys could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say thank you all so much for your support. And I look forward to continue adding new items for everybody, and hopefully getting back into my craft room soon. I'm really working on getting some things squared away in my life so that I can actually make room for this stuff, because I am just really struggling with not being able to create. And so I just want to get back into the swing of things with this again. So anyhow, thank you all for listening to my ramblings and coming to visit with me. And I'll be back to visit with you guys again soon, okay? We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.